die. Which way does my hair part better? Well, certainly not that way. Oh gosh. Okay. Hi, welcome to this series of videos that I hope to be kind of consistent with on my van life kind of trip thing, which I'm really excited about. I'm like about a month away, a little bit less than a month, so I'm very excited. I just wanted to make a video kind of, this is so weird, about kind of questions and answers no, not questions and answers, people don't answer for me, about questions I've gotten about this whole process, my van, where I'm going, all that good stuff. So I've written a list of questions here that I'm going to answer. So first one is, where did you get your van? Okay, fun story. I had moved home from college because of COVID. I didn't want to rent an apartment by myself. I just moved back in with my parents because it was the best financial decision for me. And so I needed a car to commute around town to work and whatnot. So I went to the dealership looking for a normal car. And I got to the dealership, the first dealership we went to, and this van was there. And I was drawn to it because I had been doing research about vans before that point. And then I had wanted this type of van because it was smaller, it was more compact, it was best for me. But I had just planned to build it out myself. But of course, the one at the dealership had already been built out, had window covers already pre-made for it. It was hooked up to electrical. The guy had put in a backup cam previously, all stuff that I would have done to a van had I had the opportunity, but it was already done. So I kind of just sat there, I'm like, oh, this is too good of an opportunity to pass up. I can't see anybody else driving this van. It has to be mine. So I bought it. Instead of buying a practical car like a Prius or something, I don't even know, I bought a van. So, you know, now I get to live my van life dreams. So that's the story of how I got my van. It wasn't planned. It was very spontaneous. I just went, saw the van, had to have it, and it was mine. I drove home with it. Okay. The next kind of question I get is, why are you doing van life? Why? What's the point? Why? I am a person who loves to travel, and I feel like at the moment this is the kind of safest way to travel. You know, they're not opening up borders and I can't travel internationally, or like, I don't know, there's restrictions on planes and stuff. So I feel like this is the best option for travel at the moment. And I've always wanted to travel around the US more. I've traveled a lot outside of the US. So I kind of want to check out what we have to offer in here, see the different landscapes, the different cities. So I'm really excited for that, and like, who doesn't want to do the quintessential US road trip? So that's kind of why I want to do van life. And I also have always kind of admired and looked up to people who do van life just because it's such a neat lifestyle. And I love the kind of minimalist perspective and the kind of eco-conscious perspective of it. I've just like always gravitated toward minimalism, kind of being mindful of what you have and what you consume, and being kind of eco-friendly in that respect. So yeah, that's kind of why I want to do van life. So another question I get often is, where are you going? So my first kind of stopping point is like the East Coast, kind of Virginia. I've got family in Virginia and South Carolina. So I'm gonna head that way and just kind of see everything I can in between. So I don't have a specific route planned out at the moment because I'm a procrastinator. So I need to do that, but I'm planning kind of to take the more northern route, which is like going to be Zion and like Colorado, kind of, rather than going through like the desert, Arizona, New Mexico during summertime. You know, I don't know, doesn't appeal to me so much. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go more up and see where I go from there. So we'll see. Yeah. And then I really want to see the New England states. I have such an obsession, like infatuation, interest in like the history, and just, it looks so beautiful up there, and I just want to check it out. So that's kind of my goal, is to, I'm going the wrong, I don't know, is to get up to the New England states. So yeah. So another question I get is, where are you going to sleep? Where are you going to park your van? I'm planning more on the western side of the US to do a lot of BLM land, like just kind of camp in nature a little bit as much as I can. especially like around Zion and whatnot, just because there's a bunch of free land to camp on. There are also a bunch of other resources like the Van Life app and everything like that. Boondockers Welcome is another thing. I think you have to pay $50 per year for that, but it just shows you people who have, you know, made an account on there and will let you sleep on their land for free if you book. So I think that's really cool. There's a bunch of resources like that. There's always, like, if I get desperate, there's the Walmart parking lot, you know, that you can sleep in. I know there's a lot of Cracker Barrels over on the southern, I don't know, over there that are, you know, they let you sleep there. So I'm gonna do as much free camping as possible, but if I feel like I need like an actual campsite, I might do Hip Camp, or there's like an app for camping in the USA that has a bunch of campsites on it, and you can like sort it by price. So there's like some that are $7 a night. So I'm gonna do that. So mostly free camping, parking lots, you know, residential streets and stuff like that, as much as I can. Another question is, how am I gonna take care of my personal hygiene? Where am I gonna go to the bathroom? So as far as showers go, I do have a camp shower, like a solar camp shower. If I'm more in the middle of nowhere, I wanna take a quick shower, rinse off or whatever, you just hang that up and shower. But if I'm in a city or closer to a town or something like that, I plan on getting a like a membership for a Planet Fitness or a 24-hour fitness, something like that. They let you kind of use any location in the US, and you just go in, you can work out a little bit if you want, and then you can take a shower, or you can just go in and take a shower. So that's a great option for, I think, van lifers. I've seen a lot of videos of people talking about that, and it looks like a great option. So I'm gonna find which one is gonna work best for me, and I'm just gonna get that membership and go in and take a little bit more of an official shower rather than just hanging a little shower bag from the top of my van or something. So yeah, that is my plan. And then bathroom wise, I do have an idea for an off the grid bathroom kind of thing. I'm just gonna get like a camp toilet or something. I don't have any shame about that. And I'll just go ahead and do my business either in the van or like have a little curtain around the van or something. I'll figure it out. But if I'm in the city or closer to something, I'll just go in and use a public bathroom if it's available. Literally, I wrote this question twice. Where are you heading? Where are you going? It's a great question. I've already answered it. Thank you, Mackenzie. Another question I get quite a bit actually is, how am I going to make money on the road, or how am I going to sustain this lifestyle? First off, I have had a job for the last year, and I've just been kind of doing nothing but saving from that. I also do Depop, you know, the online clothing selling, and that has been a great source of supplemental income. So that's also what I plan to keep doing on the road. Just kind of heading to whatever USPS is closest to me and kind of shipping things off from there. I have my shipping bags, I have my clothing stock. I just think it's such a cool idea to like go to thrift shops around the US and like pick out some cool vintage pieces, but then like drive to a cool location and like take pictures of them in cool locations, like in front of a waterfall or like in Zion National Park or something like that. Like, I think that would be really cool to get like unique pieces and then take pictures of those unique pieces and unique places. Because like here when I do Depop at home, I have like a backdrop, I have like my whole thing, and it's very static and kind of stagnant and like the same. So I'm excited to kind of switch it up a little bit, and also that's a really good source of income for me as well. So another question I've been getting a lot recently is, how am I going to keep myself safe in the van? I'm going to get a couple security measures just to kind of double lock the doors, because I've seen online that Ford Transit Connects are kind of easy to just pop the lock open and people can get in. So I want to do some internal things to keep that from happening. Even if they do get the door unlocked, they're not going to be able to open the door completely. I've also got like blackout curtains and stuff so nobody can see in, because, you know, my life is in the van and I don't want it to get stolen, anything to get stolen. But yeah, I also have, you know, the huge pepper spray. I've got ways to protect myself. I'm not going to say them all here because I don't want to give them all away if anybody watches this video. So, but I do have ways to protect myself. So, watch out! I'm gonna get you. Just kidding. I don't know. I think that is all I can think of. Oh wait, another question I get is, are you gonna eat out all the time? How are you gonna do van life as a vegan? So I'm gonna show you. I have my fridge here. It's pretty deep. I didn't expect it to be this deep. But that's powered by my portable power thing, which is my Jackery. So I'm planning to keep a bunch of fresh food in there. I'm just gonna cook a lot. Even when I'm in places that aren't necessarily known for being vegan friendly, I will have food, you know? Just go to the grocery stores. Every grocery store has lettuce and like probably tofu and beans and stuff. I don't know. So like I won't die. As long as I have a grocery store, I'm not gonna die. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of cook a lot. So those are all the questions I think I've gotten recently. Yeah, and again, those are like questions from like my grandparents, my relatives, my parents initially, people from work, my friends on Instagram, they've just DM'd me. So yeah, those are just the questions I get. But that's it, I think. If you have any more questions, just leave a comment below and ask me. I'd be happy to do another like question and answer thing, Q&A later along the like down the road when I have a little bit more experience. So clearly I haven't been on the road yet, and you know, I will gain more wisdom as time goes on and I actually get on the road and start doing things. So yeah, if you have any more questions, please let me know. I would be so excited and happy to answer them in a different video or just like texting you back on the DMs. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everybody who's kind of been supporting me on this journey. Just like even when people DM me on Instagram like talking about how cool my van is or like how excited they are for me, it's just been really cool, and people are like really psyched for me, and I think that's really cool because I'm super psyched, really excited. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. Bye.